What if I told you there's a European capital where medieval streets, hilltop castles, riverside views, and epic day trip fortresses all come together in one unforgettable destination? Welcome to Bratislava, Slovakia, a charming capital city set along the Danube River, right at the crossroads of Austria and Hungary. From colorful old town streets filled with lively cafes and bars, to breathtaking viewpoints from Bratislava Castle, this small but vibrant city is packed with history, culture, and incredible scenery. But here's the best part. Some of the most magical castles in Slovakia are just a short trip away. In this video, we're not only exploring Bratislava itself, we're also heading out on unforgettable day trips to fairytale locations like Nitra, the dramatic clifftop ruins of Devin Castle, the stunning romantic Bojnice Castle, and the legendary Orava Castle perched high above a river valley. In this video, I'm taking you through 8 must-see places in and around Bratislava that every traveler should add to their itinerary. Whether you're planning a quick European getaway or a full Slovak adventure. So make sure you watch until the end, because the final locations might just be the ones that inspire your next trip. And I'll also share some great day trip ideas and travel inspiration to help you plan your own Bratislava itinerary. If you love discovering hidden gems in Europe, exploring castles, and finding unique travel experiences, you're in the right place. Let's start exploring Bratislava and beyond. Our first stop is the icon of the city, Bratislava Castle. Perched about 80 meters above the Danube River, this massive hilltop castle has been watching over Bratislava for centuries and offers one of the best panoramic views of the city and the river below. The castle's history dates back more than 700 years, though the hill itself has been inhabited for around 4,500 years, starting with early settlers and later the Celts. Over the centuries it served as a royal residence, fortress and political center, evolving through Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque styles. During the reign of Maria Theresa in the 18th century, the castle was transformed into a grand Baroque residence. But after a devastating fire in 1811, it fell into ruins for more than a century before being fully restored in the 20th century. Today, the castle houses the Historical Museum, where you can explore Slovakia's story from the Middle Ages to modern times through archaeological artifacts, artwork, and historic interiors. Outside, don't miss the beautiful Baroque garden, originally designed during Maria Theresa's era. With its elegant patterns, statues, and fountains, it's a perfect place for a relaxing walk and some great photos. Even if you don't go inside the museum, visiting the castle grounds is absolutely worth it for the views, the history, and the atmosphere of one of Slovakia's most iconic landmarks. Moving on, our next destination is the heart and soul of the city, Bratislava's Old Town, also known as Staré Mesto. This charming historic center is compact, colorful, and incredibly walkable, filled with pastel-colored buildings, cobblestone streets, lively cafes, and local restaurants. Most of the area has been beautifully restored since the 1990s, making it one of the most picturesque parts of Bratislava. As you explore, you'll come across some of the city's most famous landmarks like Michael's Gate, the last remaining gate from the medieval city walls, and the stunning St. Martin's Cathedral, where Hungarian kings were once crowned. The main square is another highlight, surrounded by historic buildings, restaurants, and the beautiful Old Town Hall. And as you wander the streets, keep an eye out for Bratislava's quirky bronze statues, including the famous Tsumil, the man at work, peeking out from a sewer. Not too far from Old Town is the Church of St. Elizabeth, also known as the Blue Church, designed by a renowned Hungarian architect Edmund Lechner. This Roman Catholic church will astonish you not only by its sky blue color, but also by the rich oriental and mosaic decorations that to many resemble an icing on a cake. This one-nave church was built at the beginning of the 20th century. With its lively atmosphere, historic charm, and plenty of places to eat, drink, and explore, Bratislava's Old Town is the perfect place to simply wander and soak in the city's culture. Before we move on, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become part of our community. I release exciting new episodes regularly, taking you on journeys to incredible destinations across the globe. Your support makes it possible for me to share these travel stories and adventures with you. So thank you for being a part of this amazing journey. Our next stop is another must-see landmark in Bratislava, and it's almost impossible to miss. This is the most S&P, better known as the UFO Bridge, stretching over 430 meters across the Danube River. This futuristic bridge connects Bratislava's Old Town with the Petržalka district. Built between 1967 and 1972, it's one of the city's most recognizable landmarks thanks to its unique single-pylon design and its flying saucer-shaped structure at the top. Sitting about 95 meters above the river, the UFO structure houses an observation deck and a restaurant, offering some of the best panoramic views of Bratislava, the Danube, and even neighboring Austria on a clear day. You can walk across the bridge for free, but if you want the full experience, you can head up to the observation deck for an incredible bird's-eye view of the city. With its retro, almost sci-fi flying saucer design, the UFO Bridge has become one of the most iconic and photographed spots in Bratislava. From futuristic heights, we now move to a monument that offers a more reflective perspective, both historically and visually, overlooking the city from a hilltop. The Slavín War Memorial, perched on a hill overlooking Bratislava. This massive monument was built to honor the 6,845 Soviet soldiers who lost their lives liberating the city during the final weeks of World War II in April 1945. The memorial is impossible to miss from many parts of the city. At its center stands a 39-meter-tall obelisk, topped with an 11-meter statue of a Soviet soldier holding a flag, symbolizing victory and liberation. Today, visitors come not only to reflect on history, but also to enjoy one of the best panoramic viewpoints in Bratislava, with sweeping views of the city, the castle, and the surrounding hills. It's a peaceful place to walk, reflect, and take in the skyline of Bratislava from above. After exploring Bratislava's rich history, it's time to head beyond the city to discover some of Slovakia's most incredible castles. Perfect fairytale day trips just a short drive away. Our first stop is the breathtaking Orava Castle, one of the most spectacular castles in northern Slovakia. Perched high on a rocky cliff above the Orava River like an eagle's nest, this dramatic fortress was originally built in the 13th century after the Mongol invasion of 1241. Over the centuries, it expanded into a massive complex with more than 150 rooms, and served as the administrative center of the entire Orava region. The castle is fascinating because its architecture reflects many different eras, from Romanesque and Gothic to Renaissance and Baroque styles. The complex itself is built vertically up the cliff and consists of the lower, middle, and upper castle, connected by gates, stairways, and underground passages. After a devastating fire in 1800, the castle fell into ruin before being restored after World War II. Today, it's one of Slovakia's most famous and dramatic castles, and a must-visit for history lovers and photographers alike. from this dramatic cliffside fortress, we continue our journey to one of the most romantic castles in all of Central Europe. Next up is the fairy-tale-like Bojnice Castle, widely considered one of the most beautiful castles in Slovakia. Originally built in the 11th century, the castle was transformed in the late 19th century by Count Jan Palffy, who redesigned it to resemble the romantic castles of France's Loire Valley. The result is the stunning palace we see today, with tall towers, steep roofs, and a magical storybook appearance. Inside the castle, visitors can explore a museum filled with historic furniture, art collections, and a rare 14th-century Gothic altar from Florence. Beneath the castle is even a natural cave connected to a 26-meter deep well. The castle is surrounded by a beautiful park, and right at the entrance stands the famous 600-year-old King Matthias linden tree. Bojnice is also known for its unique international festival of ghosts and spirits, held every spring, when the castle becomes a gathering place for witches, ghosts, and other mythical characters. From fairy-tale towers and romantic architecture, our journey continues to one of the oldest and most historic castles in Slovakia. Our next stop is Nitra Castle, located in one of Slovakia's oldest cities. The castle stands on a hill overlooking the city of Nitra and dates back to the 11th century, built on the site of an earlier Slavic fortress that once served the rulers of the Great Moravian Empire. The castle complex also includes the Bishop's Palace, historic fortifications, and the legendary Vasil Tower, where Hungarian Prince Vasil was said to have been imprisoned. Today, Nitra Castle remains an important religious center and offers incredible views over the city and surrounding countryside. And for our final stop, we return closer to Bratislava to visit one of the most dramatic castle ruins in the country. Our final destination is the legendary Devin Castle. This historic fortress sits on a towering cliff where the Morava and Danube rivers meet, right near the border between Slovakia and Austria. The site has been strategically important for thousands of years. It once formed part of the frontier of the Roman Empire, and later became a key fortress of the Great Moravian Empire in the 9th century. Much of the castle was destroyed by Napoleon Bonaparte's army in 1809, leaving behind the dramatic ruins we see today. One of the most famous landmarks here is the Maiden Tower, which sits dramatically on a narrow rock cliff above the river. Today the castle grounds are part of the Bratislava City Museum and feature archaeological exhibits, ancient ruins, and some of the most breathtaking views in the region. From dramatic cliffside fortresses to romantic fairy-tale palaces, these castles show just how rich Slovakia's history and landscapes truly are. And they're all incredible day trips from Bratislava. So there you have it, 8 must-see spots in and around Bratislava. From hilltop castles and medieval streets to futuristic bridges and historic memorials, this city has a little bit of everything. Which one will you visit first? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to save this video for your next trip to Slovakia. And subscribe for more travel stories and inspirations. This is Christina, reminding you to embrace the journey, explore new horizons, and collect memories that last a lifetime. Until next time, happy travels. Ciao.